Welcome to the 540 Golden Hawks Virtual Change of Command Ceremony. I'm Second Lieutenant Anthony Vukajevic, your virtual Master of Ceremonies. A Change of Command ceremony is a time to appreciate the outgoing CO and welcome our incoming CO. We'll be welcoming our 20th Commanding Officer since our founding in 1951, and it is a significant event as it signals a new era in our squadron's history. This year's Change of Command ceremony will look and feel a bit different than it did in the past, since we are performing it virtually due to the restrictions put in place by the pandemic. Traditionally, the ceremony would be a parade, but instead of having cadets in our parade positions, as you normally see, our officers would be standing in them instead. While we have tried to incorporate as much of that tradition into the ceremony, we will never be able to duplicate the amazing in-person version of the event, but hopefully, this video can come close. Along with the commanding officers, we will also be conducting a change of squadron-sponsored community chairpersons and squadron warrant officers. We hope that you enjoy this video presentation of our virtual event. To start us off, we will now hear a few words from our outgoing SSC chairperson, Ms. Julie Bilodeau.
About 3 years ago, I spoke at that change of command ceremony as the incoming SSC chair. And as you may remember, I told you about the Canadian geese and how their flight formation allows them to fly 70% farther than if they flew without such an effective formation. I told you that I wanted to continue the momentum of the work that was done before me by the previous SSC chair, Mr. Dan Modestino, and by the CO at the time, Major Lisa LaCombe. The CO and I, Mike LaCombe, had large shoes to fill, but I think we did it. I believe we propelled the squadron upwards to new heights. As an SSC, we implemented new measures by achieving our charitable status, going virtual with all payments, and starting new fundraising initiatives like bagging at grocery stores and launching an online campaign. The squadron also won numerous awards at competitions and reached record highs. The biathlon especially comes to mind, a brand new area we competed in with really little notice, and we landed in very good standing. The last few years has been all that I hoped it would be: progressive, innovative, and memorable. Now it's time for a new rotation of the bird on point. That lead bird provides the initial uplift for the flock it leads. Now we rotate to Mr. Tony Vosper as chair of the SSC and Neil DePass as the new commanding officer. I have full confidence in Mr. Vosper and his abilities to maintain the uplift we've had these past 3 years and beyond. I look forward with eagerness at what new initiatives and ideas he will bring to the squadron. And our new CO, Neil DePass, is not new to 540. He is hitting the ground running from what I can tell, and he's already laid his visions and goals for the next 3 years. And he will definitely propel us with his ever-present excitement to execute. Lastly, I'd like to say thanks. First, thank you to the SSC for allowing me to have this experience of leading an Ad Astra SSC for what I feel is the best squadron in Canada. Your ongoing support and countless hours of effort has landed us where we are today, on a whole new level than we were before. And thank you for believing in the program and for putting your all into it. And thank you for the outgoing CO, Mike LaCombe. You may not know this, but I chose to become chair when I did because I wanted to lead alongside you. I had to lead beside a LaCombe, and you were my last chance. But your dedication and your drive and your care for this squadron is hard to put into words, and we've all seen it. It's been so profoundly inspiring. And I admire your larger-than-life ideas and confidence in the squadron's ability to achieve those new heights. I'm enjoyed and honored to have served beside you, and you have made your mark and are a significant contributor to the 540 legacy. So thank you, staff and cadets. Keep doing what you do because you're the best. Looking forward to the year ahead. Although unusual, and we will be stretched and challenged in these new ways, I still believe that we will achieve what we've set out to and achieve these new heights in this uncharted virtual territory. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Bilodeau. We will now hear from our outgoing Squadron Warrant Officer First Class Larissa Balsita.
To the cadets of 540, it is often said that you get out of the program what you put into it, and I fully encourage you to enjoy your time at 540 and take advantage of the many opportunities our squadron offers. Remember that you are part of such an amazing and supportive community, and that every journey is an uphill battle, but your continued success will make it all worth it. To my staff cadets, thank you for putting so much time and effort into leading and creating a cadet-run squadron. You are all extremely hardworking and have accomplished so much. I have no doubt that the future of the squadron is in good hands. Hang on to your final years in cadets and enjoy all the little things. I look forward to seeing how you all grow and find success, and always remember that no matter where life takes you, you will always be a Golden Hawk. To my mentors, you have made me the cadet and person I am today. For that, I am eternally grateful. It has truly been an honor to lead this squadron, and I would have not gotten here without your continued support. To everyone who has supported the cadets, all of your contributions to the squadron have not gone unnoticed. Parents, family, and friends, the squadron would not run without you. I am so glad to have found this program, and I have so many amazing memories from the 6 years I've been in the squadron. Even though my final year was cut short, I cannot be more grateful for the time I've spent here. 540 has been a second family to me for many years now, and has given me lifelong friends and experiences I will never forget. So even though I've already said it, I'm going to say it again. Thank you. Stay safe, Golden Hawks, and I hope to see you all soon.
Keeping with tradition, the outgoing Squadron Warrant Officer will now pass the squadron banner back to the outgoing Commanding Officer.
Major Mike LaCombe, my time as your Squadron Warrant Officer has come to an end. I pass you the squadron banner. Thank you, sir.
Hello, 540 Squadron. I would like to start by saying what an honor it has been to serve as your 19th Commanding Officer of 540 Squadron for these past 3 years. Being a part of this squadron has been one of the greatest experiences of my life, and I will forever be changed for the better because of it. I would like to thank the incredible staff team for their support during my time as CO, as well as the dedicated SSC volunteers. Without you, the CO can do nothing. I would also like to thank the senior cadets who run the show. Specifically, I would like to thank and recognize the 3 fantastic Squadron Warrant Officers who are my command team partners over the years. Warrant Officer First Class Harriet Wright, Warrant Officer First Class Cynthia Parker, and Warrant Officer First Class Larissa Balsita. Each one of you had a unique way of helping me to always make the right decision for the cadets, and each one of you has left your mark on the squadron. I would especially like to thank my wife, Major Lisa LaCombe, for her support of me during my time as CO. She has always been the shining example to me of what a great commanding officer should strive to be, and she always pushed me to surpass my potential as an officer. From the many March break trips, the Algonquin trips, spring and fall FTXs, and visiting cadets at summer training courses, I have so many great memories from my time with 540 Squadron. And the best memories of all are the ones that involve the cadets. Each of you has left an impression on me forever, and for that I am grateful. As I pass on command to Captain DePass, I am confident in his ability to lead the squadron. His passion for the program and his vision for the future will no doubt move 540 Squadron forward to greater success, and I wish him the very best in his new role. In closing, I would remind each of you to take care of one another and to strive to be the best person you can be. You only get out of the cadet program what you put into it, so make the effort to put the most into it that you can. 540 Squadron will always be a part of me, and I hope you feel the same way too. Thank you, and go 540. Thank you, Warrant Officer First Class Balsita. I now pass this banner over to Captain Neil DePass, and with it, I entrust you to lead the squadron for the next 3 years as Commanding Officer, and to make sure that 540 Squadron is always in good, trusted hands.
I would now like to introduce the Presiding Officer for our Change of Command ceremony, former 540 Golden Hawks Commanding Officer and current Regional Advisory Council Coach Chair for Central Region, Major Lisa LaCombe. A presiding officer's responsibility is to oversee and witness this transfer of power. Let's hear what she has to say.
Major LaCombe, Captain DePass, Mrs. Bilodeau, Mr. Vosper, staff, sponsor members, family and friends, and of course, cadets of 540 Squadron. The change of command ceremony is rooted in military history and is a symbolic tradition that has survived to this day. The banner is unique to each squadron, and it serves as a reminder of the dedication, loyalty, and trust that all members have to their leader. When a change of command takes place, the banner is passed from one commander to the next, in the presence of the entire unit. Although we are doing things a little differently, I commend you for making an effort to creatively conduct the change of command ceremony and have all of you witness virtually. I can vividly remember walking through the doors of 540 Squadron 10 years ago with Major M. LaCombe and with the intention of serving for 1 year. Although we did not live in Oakville, the cadets, staff, families, and community easily made us feel like Oakville was our home. You can easily see how 1 year has now turned into 10. It is every CO's hope that their successor will continue to build and make the squadron even better. I stand here today and can confidently say that Major M. LaCombe, having been my successor, did just that. I have witnessed firsthand his unwavering devotion and tireless perseverance to ensure that each and every one of you had a positive, meaningful, and influential cadet experience under his command. Major LaCombe, you have not only had an impact on the lives of the cadets and staff, but you have also strengthened the town of Oakville and the cadet organization as a whole. On both a personal and professional level, I am so very proud of what you have accomplished. I have known Captain DePass for many years and have had the privilege of watching him grow in his career as a CIC officer. 540 Squadron is very near and dear to both Major LaCombe and myself, and we could not think of a better officer to assume command of this amazing squadron. You have a great team to support you, and know that we will also continue to stand by you through your tenure as CO. Your enthusiasm and passion for the program will surely inspire all those who will have the pleasure of working with you. It is a great honor to preside over this ceremony. Many have asked, what is the secret sauce that makes 540 so successful? I can tell you with absolute confidence that it is not the leadership of any one person, but it is the collective efforts of each and every one of you. Regardless of your position, rank, or length of time you have been a member, all of you contribute to the legend that is 540. To the cadets, please do not be discouraged by these uncertain times. Instead, I challenge you to set the example of how to deliver and participate in the program in creative, safe, and innovative ways. Take advantage of all the opportunities, however they may be presented, and I assure you, you will benefit and enjoy your time as a cadet. On behalf of the Niagara and Greater Toronto Area Office and RCSU Central, I congratulate Major M. LaCombe on his successful term and wish Captain DePass all the best as he assumes command. Remember, as leadership changes, our vision remains the same. Develop the youth of today to be great citizens and leaders. Good luck, 540. I look forward to what lies ahead.
The outgoing commanding officer, the presiding officer, and the incoming commanding officer will now sign the documents to make this transfer of power official. The presiding officer will now take the squadron banner from the outgoing CO.
Thank you, Major LaCombe.
And pass it to the incoming CO.
We thank you for your service and congratulations on a successful tenure. Captain DePass, we wish you all the best and have every confidence that you will continue to lead 540 to new heights. Congratulations.
Thank you very much, Major LaCombe. By accepting this banner, I assume responsibility and command of 540 Golden Hawk Squadron, all the responsibilities that come with it.
Now some words from our new CO.
Success through perseverance. Ladies and gentlemen, it is truly a great honor and privilege to assume command of a vibrant, healthy, and successful squadron, even in these uncertain times. Despite the times, over 200 cadets have confirmed their intent to remain part of the 540 family, despite the challenges of COVID-19. I'd like to thank the staff and sponsoring committee for working very closely with me in the last few months as we navigated through how 540 Squadron will operate. That's a true example of perseverance. The support you show to help make this squadron as successful as it is remarkable. I'd like to thank Major M. LaCombe for his tireless efforts to make 540 an even better place. In his 10 years as a member of this squadron, as a contributor of this squadron, and 3 of them as unit CO, the personal sacrifices he's made for the betterment of the unit is not something that everybody gets to see. I'm very happy to have Major LaCombe remain on my team for the start of my term as an experienced resource, mentor, and the best supply officer a squadron could ever ask for. It was over 10 years ago in Hamilton that I met at the time Captain and Lieutenant LaCombe as I stepped foot into the John Foote Armories. 10 years later, my journey with the Canadian Air Cadet program continues with them as I take up the challenge of my second command, leading one of the largest, most active and successful cadet squadrons in Canada. Major L. LaCombe has had the pleasure of both swearing me into the Canadian Forces and now has presided at not one, but at 2 of my change of command ceremonies. The LaCombes have and continue to serve as great friends and mentors and have helped shape the officer and leader that I've become today. I'd also like to thank my own parents, Mrs. Francine and Captain Neil DePass, for encouraging me when I was 14 to come to the Cornwall Armory to see what cadets was like. Who knew that over 19 years later, I'd still be involved with this program that has helped shape who I am today. To the parents and cadets of 540 Squadron, I won't let you down. The role of commanding officer at a cadet unit can be trying. Through the many administrative burdens and challenges, the countless emails, phone calls, and meetings, planning and coordination. However, it's all worth it in the end to see our cadets move on to bigger and better things, having taken something valuable away from us, having grown into the leaders that they are. With my squadron Warrant Officer First Class Chubb, we're going to work this year to make 540 as relevant, interactive, and enjoyable as possible, despite our current unfortunate circumstances. And when brighter days will come, we'll look forward to seeing you all once again in person. Success through perseverance. Warrant Officer First Class Chubb.
Thank you, Captain DePass. I'm ready for this challenge. Let's make this year a memorable one.
Now some words from our new Squadron Warrant Officer.
Cadets leading cadets. This is something that rings true with every cadet, staff, and parent here at 540, and it's what makes us special. I first joined this squadron 6 years ago, back in 2014, and when I joined, I had one goal in mind: to become a pilot. I still vividly remember my first training night. It was in the arena parking lot behind the old cadet house, and we were learning about drill. The change of command was coming up, where Major L. LaCombe would take over 540. The faces that I remember seeing on that night are not those of the adult staff. It was the staff cadets who were teaching. The people that I met that night came to be some of the best friends I've had through the program. As I moved through the program, I slowly became more invested in the squadron. Year after year, joining more teams and spending more time with the people at 540, bettering myself along the way. I can confidently say that I'm a different person, a more confident person, a leader, because of my experiences here. Something that stands out to me is that the people who helped me along the way to become who I am now were the older cadets. They were the ones who taught all of the lessons. They were the ones who made the program what it is. In 2018, I had the opportunity to be a flight commander for Level 2s. I'll never forget the people who were in that flight, and it's been a joy to see them grow as I did. That summer, I got the chance to earn my wings, achieving my initial goal, but I now knew that there was more to being an air cadet than being a pilot. The following training year, I got the unique chance to be a Level 2 warrant officer, allowing me to learn how to foster that growth from a distance and getting to see it happen on a more macro scale. I'd like to take a moment to thank everyone who's gotten me to this moment. My parents who have supported me this whole time, driving me to endless cadet activities 4 or 5 days a week. I'd like to thank the officers that have been there for me, Major M and Major L LaCombe. Thank you for being my COs and providing the program that you have. To the staff cadets who have made my experience what it has been, and thank you, Warrant Officer Balsita. I couldn't ask for better footsteps to follow. And thank you to the cadets of 540. Without you, this program would not exist. Thank you for making the decision to be a part of the 540 family. I look forward to continuing to see you all grow. Moving into this year, I am excited to see what happens. I look forward to continuing to work closely with Captain DePass to deliver the best program possible. We have this opportunity with this year. We have an opportunity to shape what the program looks like in these circumstances. We have an opportunity to show that 540 really is a family, and we have the opportunity to, as the squadron motto says, experience success through perseverance, and to come out stronger than before. I am honored to call myself one of this squadron, and I'm excited to carry on the 540 tradition of cadets leading cadets.
Mr. Tony Vosper, our incoming SSC chairperson, will now share his plans for the future of the squadron. Let's look together.
Hello 540, my name is Tony Vosper and I am the incoming chairperson of the Squadron Sponsoring Committee. 3 years ago, I turned up at a training night with my son as he joined the squadron for the first time. Major LaCombe was the commanding officer and he was addressing the squadron. I was immediately struck by his enthusiasm and passion for the air cadet movement. He clearly cared about the cadets, and the cadets responded by caring about the squadron. As a direct result of that engagement, I decided to get involved with the squadron and volunteered to assist with tagging. I spoke to Major LaCombe on a number of occasions and was always struck by his unbounded optimism and limitless ideas. He has been instrumental in the development of 540 into the award-winning squadron that it is today. He leaves a legacy not only to Captain DePass, but also in the hearts and minds of the cadets, staff, and volunteers that have passed through the squadron during his command. We are very grateful that Major LaCombe is able to stay on with the squadron as a supply officer. I got to know Julie Bilodeau as we counted coins and notes at the end of a long day of tagging. Like Major LaCombe, Julie appeared to have limitless amounts of energy and a smile that stretched from ear to ear. As I've become more engaged with the sponsoring committee, I have seen Julie in a number of different lights. As the meat lady, drumming up business and raising funds for the squadron. As the IT whiz that pulls together jot forms that allows us to collect money online. And as the figurehead of the SSE, speaking to the cadets about Canadian geese. Much of the work of the SSE is done behind the scenes, securing facilities, managing the budget, organising events and raising money. Julie approaches all of these things with passion and with a smile on her face. The commitment was rewarded last year as 540 Squadron was presented with the Ad Astra Award by the Ontario Provincial Committee of the Air Cadet League of Canada, something she can be very proud of. We're also grateful that Julie is staying with the squadron as past chair and is currently filling the role of vice chair on the SSE. I was lucky enough to sit next to Captain DePass at the squadron banquet last year. It was very easy to see why the LaCombes sought him out to be the next CO of the squadron. He has a long history with the cadet movement and the wings to prove it. He shares Major LaCombe's passion for the cadet movement and is keen to maintain the squadron's reputation as one of the best squadrons in Ontario. Over the past couple of months, I have been lucky enough to work closely with Captain DePass as he built out his plan for the squadron over the next 3 years. The plan is ambitious and will be rewarding for all of the cadets that participate, as well as the staff, volunteers that support the squadron. This pandemic is forcing us all to rethink how we work and play, and we will ensure that the cadets are safe on the program. But I can assure you, Captain DePass and his team are committed to delivering a positive experience to the cadets, and I, along with my SSC colleagues, will be here to support him. Thank you.
Thank you for watching our virtual change of command ceremony. We hope you enjoyed it, and we're looking forward to many great things happening over the course of this training year. Keep checking our website for announcements and other upcoming events, and please be patient as we navigate through these difficult times ahead. On behalf of the 540 Golden Hawks, stay strong, stay safe.